Today I learned how the Lord showed me how to be patient to His will and to His way alone. Who are we as humans to know anything that the Lord has planned for us? As the Bible tells us, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard what the Lord has done for us. The Lord is gracious and mercy to teach us and always willing to talk to us and spend time with us. We must humble our hearts and lower ourselves so we become more like our Father who's in heaven and like Jesus, and that's not easy. As the Lord sees, we have to go through struggles so that we become stronger. Not that we sin to sin, but when we are tempted and we resist, and even when we're weak, we seek God. When we do, great things happen because we learn that we're not strong on our own, and in our weakness, He is strong. We learn how merciful God is. We also learn how God is God, and He's almighty and all-powerful. We're going to learn how everything is all in His control, but we also learn how to focus and meditate on His prefects, His words and His wisdom and His understanding. How can I see what a ladybug sees when I see what I see, and how can I see what a crow sees when he flies up in the air? And how can I see apologize. And how can I see what a fish in the bottom of the ocean sees when I see stuff on the high ground? You know what I mean? There's different viewpoints of a person's perspective. The Lord was showing me when I was trying to get the water to turn hot when I was washing dishes, how to be patient. He showed me how if there's something I want, it has to be worked for, but also depended upon Him. How, like, when the prodigal son came back to his father, he legitimately humbled himself and was like, "Dad, I'm super wrong." And the father felt bad for him because he saw how his son suffered, how all the hardship he went through, and how could a father, disregard his son? Just like the water, how could I disregard the water if the water's cold and I put it in the right direction? It's like going out there and planting a seed of salvation of Christ in a person, or even meet a person that's just like an atheist and hardcore, whatever. Regardless of the fact that whatever, the Lord knows what He's doing. Therefore, when He puts you in a direction to go for it and go hard at it. Not even go hard at it, like the Lord showed me it's just Him. Because in the end, you're just dust. How can a person see dust unless the sun shines on it? If the sun's not shining on dust, you're not going to see it. And then when you do see the dust, it's not the light of the dust, it's the sun. So then after that, no matter what you do that's to the glory of God, it's not you doing it, it's God doing it. Therefore, go at it and trust Him. God says, do it, do it. And again, to be patient. It's a process. I'm not going to just go to the gym and just get buff and I'm, super skinny and got no muscle. And, I'm not going to go to the gym thinking that I'm going to, be the size I want to be. People who are overweight work out and do diets and all that stuff, then it's a process. But when the process is over and done with, how wonderful was it? How happy you went through all that and succeeded. Just like in our life, how wonderful it is when we get to heaven and then see what the Lord did through us. See how we affected people we never knew we affected. How that simple act of obedience gave us something more complete in our lives and something more to